Okay, so there's this guy, I will not call his name, right? I hope I won't cry. So I want to pinpoint how I met him. All I know is that he used to attend our church. And he was a young boy. Me too, I was a young boy. I was in my 20s. I was like 27 then. So he was 19. Was it 19 or 20? One of those. So this boy was very stubborn. Because me, I used to be very stubborn. So I can relate to somebody that is stubborn. I can see your stubbornness. Like I was sharing with you guys the other day, how my auntie was telling my younger brother that, are you being stubborn to Raymond? My auntie now told him that even before you get sense, Raymond don't be stubborn. You never do half of what Raymond don't do. You better sit down your shoulder, you better bring her down. Just my auntie was telling him. So I can relate with people that are stubborn. Male or female, I can tell because I used to be stubborn. When I mean stubborn, God, I can't go in that direction. So I could relate. So one day, this boy came to church. So I'm like, what do you do? He was talking, he was very scattered. I said, come, oh yeah, come and work with us in technical department. He was like, no. That week, while I was working to recruit this boy to church, one of my pastors now picked the boy to come and work with him in a cafe. The boy now made away with the pastor's money. He was not only stubborn, he was a thief. Me, I was not only stubborn, I used to be a thief. So I can relate. So he made away with the pastor's money and ran away. Pastor was looking for him. Everybody was looking for him. To the extent that pastor got information that he was in church and pastor brought police to arrest him. I got upset. At this time, I begin to know the word of God very well. Excuse me. I got upset. Why was I upset? I'm like, Pastor, if church member, because, we have different churches. The pastor is from another church, and the boy is in our church, right? So the pastor's church is under our church. Our church is like a bigger church. Our church is a group church, is a zonal church. So I was like, if your church member steal, why you want to arrest her? Now your boy now for you to beat him, collect the money back, find something, train him. Why you want to throw away the boy? I was angry because, excuse me. You said what? No, I'm cool. So I was angry because I could see what people did to me in the past. I wasn't going to allow it happen to someone else. I'm talking about being grateful, right? So I want to show you the journey so that when I show you this boy's ungratefulness, you will understand. So I was not happy that, oh, wow, this was what they were doing to me that time. Nobody was on my side. And I was glad. I'm glad now that it happened because if people were on my side, I would not be this experienced. I would not be this knowledgeable. I would not have understanding. I would not have wisdom. God needed to train me like that so that I can see things differently. But then I didn't know. So I was always angry that people were not helping me. Nobody was helping me. But now I'm happy they didn't help me. If they had helped me, I no go day here. I bet you I no go day. I go day one. If I don't marry, get children, they live one kind of small life when it not go affect anybody. So I was mad. In the night, me, I used to sleep in church. In the night, around 7:30, and I saw the boy. And I said, come, pastor's looking for you. Go and hide. Go and not knowing that same time I'm telling him to go and hide, somebody is alerting pastor that the guy is around. Instantly, I hit the boy. I locked him up in one room, collected the key. I said, he should stay there. I gave him water. I said, stay there. Don't come out. He knew I was aware he stole the money. I didn't blame him. I didn't say, why did you steal the money? Everybody's fighting him. Actually, that night I cried. Because I could see myself. I'm like, So is this how I was now asking myself, where is the word of God that all these people have? So nobody, I'm not asked how much is the money. They told me and I didn't have it. So I started looking at all the big men, all the guys that are doing bros in those days. I'm like, so none of Unafi help this guy pay this money and talk to this pastor, say me no arrest this boy. I was angry. I could not do anything. The only thing I could do was to hide the boy. Then the pastor came the next day. I said, Pastor, sir, I said, but Pastor, please, is it really good? I was talking with anger because in a senior man, I don't know how to. If it was my mate, I would change her for her. I said, Pastor, is it really good? I started crying. I said, this boy is a member now. Pastor, is it not something like we can find a way to help him and let him grow in the things of God? Instead of arresting him and giving him to police and letting him rot in prison. I started saying all those things. I said, Pastor, it's not good now. Okay, what if he come out now and now become an armed robber, is angry with the church? So, can't we do something? So the man of God, what happened there? I didn't know that God was using me. It's like I was not at the preach, give pastor. So the pastor paused, was looking at me. He didn't say a word. I didn't know that what I was saying was touching him. And I said, okay, it's okay, Raymond, clean your tears. Because I was crying as I was talking. And I said, Pastor, look at me today. That's actually when I said it's okay. I said, look at me today. I said, I'm very useful to church now. I said, I was worse than this boy. I was worse than this boy. Pastor said, it's okay, clean your tears. I not clean my tears. So Pastor now left. He didn't tell me he's not looking for the boy again, no. But that was the end. He didn't look for the boy again. I didn't know. He didn't tell me, but I just noticed that the matter died that day. So the next day, they say, oh, Pastor is looking for you. The other person said, no, Pastor is not looking for him again. Pastor said we should not catch him again. I heard it. I'm like, yes. I said, you, Pastor, you are the one that stole Pastor's money. Someone said, no, Pastor said we should let him go. Once somebody attack him, I'll hear another person that will say, Pastor said you should let him go. So when I saw the pastor in our next meeting, and I thank you, I said, Pastor, thank you so much. I was told that you said that you should not arrest the boy. He said, yes, I listened to you, And guess what? After I heard from Pastor, I was not happy. And I carried the boy to go and meet his mother.